Anderson. As I heard before, there are some autistic people in the room. If there are any others, can I get a what? What? So, fun fact. I'm autistic. Not officially. I talked to my therapist and my psychiatrist about this, though, and they're like, yeah, it's pretty likely that you have autism. I'm not qualified to say that, but it's pretty likely. And given their knowledge, combined with my lack of social skills, I think it's pretty likely. I talked to my parents about this, and they're like, no, there's no way, Kylie. You are not autistic, you are artistic. Stick to one thing, that's a problem. In their defense, like with not trusting that I might know something about this, they did everything in their power to make sure I couldn't catch autism. They said, no, we are not going to vaccinate you. I had to wait a whole 18 years for that. And let me tell you, being the one kid that was not vaccinated, it was probably the weirdest insecurity I've had in my entire life, because they're like, yeah, the chickenpox vaccine, that really hurt. And I was like, I had the chickenpox, so beat that. They're like, you're gonna get shingles when you grow up. And I'm like, no, that's not what my grandma said. My grandma said it'll make me fight it better if I have the disease in me. Either way, before I was like, yeah, I might start claiming the title, I decided to do a little research on autism, because, like, I'm not fake. I will say I did start with watching a TikTok. But before you guys think I lack any depth at all, I grew up being a serial diagnoser. You would catch me on WebMD at least 3 times a week trying to figure out what I had. There's a whole story. Like, I didn't just watch it and be like, yeah, I don't look people in the eyeballs. Yeah, I kind of struggle at making friends. Yeah, I really don't like the way Wolf feels on me. I really thought about it. I started doing a lot of research. I listened to podcasts. I read scientific articles. Do you guys know how boring a scientific article is? I literally I can't read really. Like, it took me a while to learn how to read. There's a reason I have the premium subscription to Spotify asking Snoop Dogg to read everything to me. It's really nice for Snoop Dogg to tell me about autism, honestly. I really enjoyed that part. But I read this self-help book called Unmasking Autism by Devin Price. And it's kind of like helping you be you when you're autistic and not masking your personality. And I do have a message for Mr. Devin Price, MD. Fuck you, Devin, because as soon as I start asking people about what their favorite ocean sediment is, they walk away from me. I have never once made a friend since reading that book. In case you guys were wondering, ocean sediment is ocean dirt. And yes, I am very passionate about it. There are 4 major types of ocean sediment. I'm going to go through this and rank them. Number 1 on my list is biogenius sediment. Have you guys ever heard of sea plankton? Probably, I hope so. That is when sea plankton dies. It goes to the bottom of the ocean. The waves are kind of making it move. It grinds in with the dirt. The ocean's pretty much saying reduce, reuse, recycle. And I really appreciate that because our Earth is dying. Then number 2, cosmogenius sediment. It's from space. I like space. You have the meteors. They're coming. They fall into the ocean, and then it breaks down in the ocean, and then guess what? It turns into ocean dirt. Hold up, there's more, guys. Then we have lithogenous sediment. It's when an ocean meets a river, and then there's like a little mixy at the bottom, and it creates another special kind of ocean sediment. And number 4 is homogeneous sediment. That one sucks, and I'm not going to tell you about that at all. Sorry to disappoint you, but when I'm not interested in things, I don't research it beyond that. So I'm autistic, and I don't like things that I don't like. Thank you very much for taking the time to listen to me. I highly appreciate it. My name is Kylie Masterson.